Hey guys, well, I know I skipped last week and I do apologize for that, but had a lot of stuff going on, trying to get some stuff sorted after everything that happened with the getting scammed out of all that money and everything. I just had a lot going on, so I didn't make it out here to the garden last week. And I do apologize. I should have posted something up, let you guys know what's going on. Had a lot of stuff going on. I had a missing package. I had had some orders that all went wrong, and so anyways, I was trying to sort all that out. Fingers crossed, hopefully I actually have the order sorted out for my griddle slash grill combo cooker. I have that coming. Hopefully it'll be here tomorrow. If it is here tomorrow, maybe I'll do a setup video for that or something to see. So anyway, so I got the grill because I want to, do some more cooking, and I've seen a lot of recipes like on TikTok and stuff, and I want to try some of those recipes and some of those things. So I needed a griddle for that. So it's not what I wanted, but for the price, I couldn't pass it up. And it gave me two functions. It gave me the function to do grilling on one side, and then the other side has the griddle. So we'll see. Hopefully tomorrow. This has been a whole process. I've literally been on the phone with FedEx screaming my head off, where's my package? Nobody can tell me anything. Today I finally talked to somebody in one of the offices where I was supposed to pick it up, but apparently the office is too small, so they couldn't pick it up or accept it. And it was never even delivered there, even though FedEx constantly kept telling me that it's there, and it wasn't. So, and needless to say, I've been over to that store twice now, or 3 times, unable to pick it up. This has been the worst FedEx experience I think I've ever had, and I've had a couple that were doozies, but yeah, it was really bad. I wouldn't want that for anybody. Just so stressful, and with everything else that I've had going on this week, or this last couple weeks and a few months, I just didn't need it. So yeah, a bit crazy. I have not been out in the garden. Let me flip it around and see how dead it is. So I haven't been out to the garden. You can see it's dead. I need to clean this stuff out. Also, I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do. I don't think... So I got organic compost. I did not get any soil. So I think what's happening here, and a lot of this is because there's no soil and it's just compost, all the water is just leaching down through and just running out. And when it's doing that, it's taking all those nutrients with it and just running out the bottom of these pots. So these pots have holes in the bottom, obviously, for drainage, and these are fabric bags, so of course they drain whatever. But so I think that's what's happening. So at some point I'm gonna have to get some soil or something and mix it. So I'm gonna have to probably dump all these pots out. The only one I probably won't have to do is that one. Now, I did pull one of the radishes out, and really nothing is grown on there yet, so it might be early. I'm actually going to stick this back in the ground after I finish this video. I'm just going to stick it back in there and hope that it grows back. And like corn just didn't do anything. I still don't know what this is. I don't know if that's something I planted, and if it's going to be a flower. If it is, it's huge. I don't recall seeing anything in there of that nature, but who knows. And this poor marigold plant, it's really trying. It's been trying for months on end, but there's just terrible soil here. So and the corn, I mean, we got some ears, but there's probably maybe 5 kernels on each one of these things. So yeah, it's terrible, and I miss picking those 2 things because I was away so much. So that said, I'm I'm gonna be doing a little digging, a little research, and try and figure out what I need to do. I'm pretty sure it's because there's no soil, there's no like peat or anything, and I really don't want to use peat moss because, you know, the process that they use to get the peat moss and stuff in it, it's no good on the bogs and stuff where they pull it from. So I'm hesitant to put peat moss in there. I may look at something else to put in there. So if you guys have any suggestions or ideas, make sure to put it in the comments down below. I'll read it, and we'll look into it. But I've got to do something different because, like I said, I think the water is just leaching through this so fast. It's not retaining any moisture in the pots, and it's literally taking all the minerals, all the fertilizer, everything with it right out of the pot, which would explain why I couldn't get any real green beans to grow right, you know. And they would come up, but they would just weren't getting to the ripening stage. The only thing that did good, well, it was tomatoes, and to me tomatoes are kind of like a weed, so I feel like they would grow anywhere. But yeah, I mean, so it was a good attempt for this year. I learned a lot. So I never did see any potatoes come up, so I don't think those potatoes were good. When I got the bag, things just didn't look right. So yeah, and then shortly after that, the whole bag of potato starters rotted anyway. So I'm pretty sure those potatoes just weren't good, period. And so I don't expect to see anything. I'm just going to leave those pots alone for the rest of this year, and then in the spring we'll see what happens. If something comes up, maybe it will, maybe it won't, I don't know. If it does, great. Hey, we're right on. We'll get some potatoes out of that, right? But I'm debating whether I might start like putting some stuff in. I know there's a few crops that I can put in now for growing like in the cooler weather. The issue I'm going to have again is I've got a lot of squirrels, chipmunks. They're all running around. The bugs have finally come down a little bit, so I don't think I'll have as much of a problem with the bugs. But there is some kind of blight going on. So it may be some kind of mold or fungus. And I do have some neem oil. I think that's how you say it, neem oil. I might try spraying on these yams. I haven't dug down in there yet to see if there's any yams in there or not. The leaves are still pretty green. They're not really yellowing, so I may just let those run a little bit. But I do need to get out here and water a little more, because the radishes are definitely not getting enough water. The leaves are all curled up and everything, and the yams probably don't have enough water. So I will probably need to do that. I'm probably going to do that before I go inside today. Just water them, and then I'll probably water everything out here, just to get that soil wet for a day or two before I start trying to pull these plants out. I was thinking about just leaving the plants in there and just kind of blending it into the soil, but I think I'm going to skip that idea, and we are going to just probably take everything out, because like I said, I'm probably going to get soil or something, I don't know if I'll dump these pots out, because they're probably pretty heavy. I'll dig them out or whatever, because they're probably pretty heavy. So we'll do that, and then I'm gonna probably amend the soil. My plan is to, before probably the end of November, first week in December, around there, my plan is to probably get some soil, and then I want to get some black cow manure, or whatever they call it. It's different here. I don't know if it's the same brand or anything, but I used to get it at Home Depot in Florida. It's I think it's called black cow manure or something like that, whatever. Anyway, it's manure mixed. I also am thinking there's quite a few equestrian places around here, and maybe getting some fresh horse manure and mixing it into the soil, and then putting that soil down and then letting it sit for the winter time. That way the acidic part of it, the part that would burn your plants, will have had time to what I want to say, calm down or not be so harsh on the plants. So yeah, I think I want to do that. And then while I'm doing that, I'm pretty sure as I clear the pots out, if I leave the composted soil at the bottom, I'm gonna like put a pretty heavy layer of diatomaceous earth in there. So if anything is coming up through the soil, they'll hit that layer first, and then hopefully that will resolve any bug issues for this year or for next year. So anyway, that's the goal. That's the plan. It's going to take me a few weeks to get all the stuff I need. Without having a garden here is really not a lot of content I can put out. I still need to get to my granddaughter's rocking horse, because she's getting to that age where she's mobile enough now. She could probably use it. So I do need to do that, but I'm kind of thinking I want to save that for a winter project, probably like December or something, when it's cold, or not so cold, but cold enough. And then because I'll have to do a lot of that on the outside of the house, so I won't be able to sand it inside the house for sure. So I'll have to do that outdoors, but I don't want to freeze to death, and I don't want rain and stuff, because as you can see, today is just not looking like a good day to be outside gardening. It's kind of crazy up there, and that's so yeah. So I won't do too much today. I got a lot of other things I need to get done, and I need to I still need to get some emails out to find out how my case is going, and whatnot. I haven't heard anything, so like I said, if I get something back from this, fantastic. If I don't, stupid me. Lesson learned. Just be really careful out there, guys, because now with AI, I mean, these pages they're putting out look so real, and I'm usually really, really careful online, but yeah, I don't know what I was thinking anyway, but that's a $7,000 investment gone that could potentially have been hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars, in a few 10 years or whatever. But we live and learn. We make mistakes in life, and that's how it goes. I think we all do it. I think we all complain that we're just not getting anything, not doing anything, whatever. And I wholeheartedly believe that God has a plan for each and every one of us. And sometimes we don't understand what it is. And I don't think we're meant to understand. I think we're just meant to live it and let the process take its course. So yeah, there's some hard times, and God gives us those for a reason. He doesn't give us any more than he believes we can handle. So, but I'm getting to my breaking point, God. That said, guys, I really appreciate you guys following along. It looks like we're back to 62 followers. I really want to try and get to, I don't know, I said 75, but let's stick with 75. I'd like to get to 75 by the end of the year. So if you guys could push these videos out, share, like, comment, all those things help the algorithm, which gets it out to other people. Oh, and we'll touch on the finances. So finances wise, even with all the idiocy that I did to myself, I was still able to, I now have paid off 3 credit cards. So I literally have one more to go, and of course it's the largest one of them all. So that one's going to take a little more time. And then I have one, when I say small loan, it's not huge, but I have one loan to pay off. So hopefully I'm praying and hoping that by next year I'll at least have the last credit card paid off, and of course the loan's going to be paying itself off as we go anyway, but at least get the credit card paid off, and then that way I'll just have that loan left, and I know where I stand with that. So credit cards, you know, it's always ever changing, so you don't know where you stand with those. And I do apologize for the noise in the background. Apparently somebody's getting some trees cut down, and I just realized how loud it is, even with my deaf ear. So anyway, I appreciate all you guys for tuning in and watching and liking, sharing, and commenting. All those things help out, and I want to thank you guys again for going along this journey with me. So again, finances are going good, except for that big mistake, and I will try and get a short out on Wednesday and get back on track, and then Monday we'll see what's going on. If nothing, I'll just get on and give you guys a little, hey, I didn't do anything today, but sorry. At least something that you guys can do or look at. And again, if I get the grill, maybe we'll do a video of the grill and whatnot, and we'll go from there. So once again, guys, thank you. Make sure you hit the like button, comment, share it out. Let's see where we can go. Yeah, I like to try and get this to 75 by the end of the year. I know that's when you're a small channel like I am, it's hard to get going, but I'll take every little step I can take. Once again, guys, have a great day, and we'll see you possibly Wednesday with the short, or I'll just put a video from Rock Mountain up. And again, by the end of this month, or the end of October, I will be doing another trip, so look for some more shorts, and I'll try and do a video while I'm up there. It gets a little tough when you're traveling with people, so, but I'll try and get a video out while I'm up there. I'm not going to say where I'm going right now because, you know, I want it to be a surprise. Anyway, all right, guys, have a great day. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.